Hey, welcome back. So the next videos is going to be about a full file explorer. So I want to try and build something like the Google Drive or something like that, where you guys can have a list of files that you can work with. You can add files, you can delete files, you can upload files, you can download files. I'm going to try and do all of that. And I want to try and extend on the full stack and how it's built now. So I'm going to have a look at not only how we can build a file explorer, maybe looking something like the one we have down here. Notice right now it's under the user. I don't want it there, so I'm going to move it as the first lesson. But it was just to show you. So we're going to build something like the file explorer here with kind of a path here. So if I click this guy, you'll see I can change path if I double click, and then there'll be two levels and stuff like that. So we're going to build some kind of breadcrumb trail up here, and then we're going to have some add, delete, all sorts of buttons over here, and then you can select the folder, you can see some information about each file in the folder, stuff like that. So we're going to try and build just a basic file explorer in Angular, but I want to move it up just a notch because the full stack is starting to move towards the Angular 2 setup. It's starting to look at more and more into components, look more and more into how you build components and build more of a simple structure. And I want to start looking into the Angular 1.5 build, where they really start creating and configuring components instead of actually just making one big HTML file with everything in it. So we're going to try and break this down into multiple components working together. I feel one of the best examples in here is the one where they talk about this one, where they have a heroes list. So I kind of took a few ideas from that one and tried to port it over to a file explorer instead. And that's what the first videos are going to be about. It's about building the components and working with the Angular setup. So I'm only going to focus on the front end in the beginning, and then when I feel I have the data necessary to present something in the view, then I'm going to build the back end to actually handle that data set. And that's one way to develop software. You could also do it the other way, where we started developing the software, the back end and everything you needed, and then build the front end afterwards. We can have a huge discussion about which one is right. This time I'm going to show you the component setup, where we start out building the front end. So I have something like this up and running, and then we're going to figure out how can we actually pull out the required data, how can we save the data in the right locations. That's going to be the goals of the next few videos. See you next time.